Hey there, YouTube fam, welcome back to our channel, where we dive into all things entertainment. Today, we're delving into the steamy side of the silver screen, and counting down the top 10 most unforgettable movie sexiest and wildest scenes of all time. Let's dive in. Number 10. Sharper. Academy Award-winner Julianne Moore may be in her 60s, but she's still seductive AF as a con woman in Sharper, an Apple TV Plus crime thriller. That's especially true when she climbs into the lap of her younger accomplice, played by Sebastian Stan, and urges him to indulge in her body. The scene cuts off before anything can begin, but Moore does grab Stan's hands and press them against her breasts. Yes, ma'am. Number 9. Somebody I used to know. Okay, fine. There is technically no intimate scene in this charming Allison Brie romantic comedy, but there is a significant amount of nudity. True Allison Brie fans know that the former Community star dabbled as a nudist in her college years, and she returns to her roots in Somebody I Used to Know, including streaking naked through a golf course and conducting a journalistic interview at a nudist colony, sans clothes. And yes, you do see her bosoms. Number 8. Ghosted. Yes, the passionate scene in this Chris Evans and Ana de Armas action rom-com is PG-13 levels of tame. But it's still Chris Evans and Ana de Armas, and it is therefore scorchingly hot. The sheet does a lot of work to hide nudity in this sensual montage, which features Evans and de Armas tenderly kissing, caressing each other, and rolling around in that Hollywood sensual montage way. But the best part is the afterglow cuddling, which is just plain adorable. First time with a farmer, Evans quips, before adding, "That's from the land, swoon." Number 7. Shotgun Wedding. Event. Though Amazon's J.Lo action comedy doesn't include an explicit intimate scene, it does include a scene of Jennifer Lopez seducing her husband-to-be Josh Duhamel, complete with a clip of J.Lo murmuring, "Let's make love," and then demurely reaching for a high shelf in her underwear. It's a scene that proves Lopez is just as alluring in her 50s as she was in her 20s, if not more so. Come on Duhamel, if J.Lo wants to engage in intimacy, you give it to her. Don't make her beg. Number 6. The Drop. The intimate scenes in The Drop, the Hulu comedy starring Anna Konkle as an aspiring mother who accidentally drops her friend's baby, are notable because they feel so dang real. Unlike much softcore and hardcore Hollywood porn that glossed over the embarrassing, hilarious moments that come with intercourse, The Drop leans into the cringe. You've got Konkle's character telling her husband Jermaine Fowler good job when he finishes, to the mortifying ordeal of trying to find the right position to get it up. It's both enticing and hilarious. Number 5. The fight scene. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Though the final chapter has long been closed on the Brangelina love story, there's no harm in revisiting the prologue to their romance, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Doug Liman's spy action thriller starring the two heartthrobs marks the beginning of what would become iconic coupledom, and it includes an intimate scene complete with all the chemistry and firepower of their characters' automatic weapons. That proves there is a very thin line between love and hate. Number 4. Dirty Dancing. One of those iconic films whose reputation precedes it. It's no secret nor surprise that Dirty Dancing is filled with all kinds of risque behavior. In this scene, Debbie's confession of her feelings for Johnny leads to some, you guessed it, dirty dancing, which culminates in some pretty sensual lovemaking. Number 3. Wild Things. The pool scene. Need I say more? I asked a bunch of my male friends to tell me their favorite movie intimate scenes, and this one came up almost every single time, and, hi, I can see why. Number 2. The Notebook. This scene from The Notebook was the culmination of Allison, Rachel McAdams and Noah's Ryan Gosling frustrations with each other, and all the tension that built up between them over the years. So, naturally, this resulted in a really wet, well, because of the rain, really intense and really steamy scene. Number 1. 9.5 Week. As writer David Ehrlich wrote for Time Out, this film was a pioneer in the world of sploshing, or incorporating food or wet substances into your intimate life. Picture Kim Basinger slurping strawberries out of Mickey Rourke's hand. The movie, which came out in 1986, follows Wall Street trader John Rourke and art gallery assistant Elizabeth Basinger, who strike up a sexual relationship that gets real kinky real fast. As Ehrlich wrote, featuring the intimate scene that launched 1,000 imitators. 9.5 weeks did for food what Marilyn Monroe did for blondes. Amen. And that wraps up our scintillating journey through some of the most unforgettable movie moments that have left us hot under the collar. From Julianne Moore's irresistible alluring sharper to the iconic love story in The Notebook, these scenes have brought passion, desire, and even a touch of humor to the silver screen. Which scene got your heart racing the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Until next time, stay tuned for more excitement, romance, and cinematic magic. Take care and keep the flame of entertainment burning bright.